hold on. This episode of Find You in the Valley is brought to you by Michael at Pagliotti's Chilliwack. If you like music, you like the nice sounds of a guitar, listen to Tyla Jones. She's out of Chilliwack, and she's the next up and coming.
I'm holding out since I left town, burned a few bridges and I'm all in the now, and I'm bound to lose some people I choose, but I'm back in the valley when spring comes to bloom. I could lay in your arms, my head on your chest, bare feet all entangled in the grass of our bed. Forget all my worries, life goes in a rush, and I'm back in the valley when spring comes to bloom. There's pine in the air and the leaves that lack spring into summer and the colors come back. Muddy the mountains dusted with snow, and I'm back in the valley when spring comes to bloom. But I was younger then and foolish too. Didn't think I could miss you, didn't think that I would. Season to change, but it all feels the same, and I'm back in the valley when spring comes to bloom. And I'm older now since I left town, burned a few bridges and I'm all in the now, and I'm bound to lose some people I choose, but I'm back in the valley when spring comes to bloom. To bloom. The Bob Dylan finish. Will I be able to see myself when you're...
No.
Okay. This is my good side, by the way. This is my good side. I'm totally kidding.
She's not kidding at all.
A little bit.
100% serious. Yeah. That's fine. I think you're okay.
I spend a lot of time in this room, actually.
Yeah?
I play the piano a lot and guitar. It's got nice acoustics in here, so...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I play.
Yeah, it's really baffled in here, for sure.
Yeah, this is my grandpa's piano, actually. He refurbished this in the 80s.
Okay.
And it was actually, it used to be bright pink.
What?
Believe it or not, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, bright pink. And he like finished it and sanded it and all that, and yeah, it sounds nice, but...
So are you self-taught?
I am self-taught, yeah.
Okay.
Never had a piano lesson, never had a guitar lesson, or vocal lesson.
Oh, okay, so...
Completely, just YouTube.
Just YouTube.
And any other musicians I meet. I try and like soak up all the knowledge I can.
Yeah, yeah.
you.
Do you have a name for it, or kind of still figuring it out?
No
Still
names.
figuring it out.
Yeah, no words yet. It's just a melody. But anyways.
Yeah. What are you recording to?
I have my little Fishman down here, so sometimes if I have different melody ideas, I'll just kind of flick it on and sing a few things. And
That's kind of cool.
I still have my phone here actually from earlier. I was kind of recording some different things, but yeah.
Who are you inspired by?
I would have to say probably Joni Mitchell.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, yeah, her music really inspired me in the songwriting sense.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've never heard an artist where you're listening to her music and it feels like you're kind of watching a movie almost. It's so vivid. And,
Yeah.
And she's Canadian.
Yeah, yeah.
So
there's that too, right?
There's that too. And Neil Young and yeah, Bob Dylan. I have a few of his old piano.
Oh, no kidding. Look at that.
Yeah, there's a couple old kind of sheet musics, but...
Does anybody know who Bob Dylan is anymore, I wonder?
I don't know. That'd be kind of sad. I didn't actually like Bob Dylan about a year ago. Believe it or not.
Sorry, we have to stop.
Yeah, his songwriting is really amazing. And yeah, again, when I started getting into writing about a year ago,
Yeah.
I started listening a little more to
Yeah.
his words and stuff. Want to go out there now?
Yeah, let's go up there now. Why not?
Watch your head. I can clear this, but not you.
Okay. Oh, it's bright. How does that not inspire you, right?
I almost want to write a song about it.
Yeah.
Wait, I did write a song about it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's how I actually discovered
Yeah.
you online there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay, what's the name of the song again?
It's called When Spring Comes to Bloom.
Right.
Yeah. Because my family and I, we come back here from Mexico
Yeah.
in spring. So, and spring to me is, I don't know, it's kind of always feels like I have this like new start, whether there's something going on in my life, and I'm always coming back here and it's spring and it just feels like, I don't know, kind of different emotions and stuff. But yeah. I tried to, in the song, like capture what I remember about here and how I was feeling, and yeah. So
Going back and forth, obviously Mexico is really nice, but does it give you a perspective on a life out here comparatively?
yeah, I think this is always home.
Yeah.
To me, yeah. And I have friends and family here, and I mean I have friends there as well, but there's something about it here.
Where do you, like, what do you, I mean, you're playing music. Is that just for you? Is there something that you're planning to, you're obviously going to be running family business.
Yeah. I don't know. I take music seriously in a way, but also I just do it because I love it.
Yeah.
And I love writing, and I love sharing it when I can with people.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe if something happens, I'll leave it to fate.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
But this is kind of the plan to do this here, and yeah, music is like a side thing right now, but if I have any spare time, I'm either playing music, writing music, or hiking.
Yeah. And there's plenty of places to hike out here.
Yeah.
Any favorite places?
I just did Pierce Lake.
Okay.
So that was, you know, it said it was 7 hours, but it took me 9.5 hours because I was a bit sluggish on the trail.
Oh, wow.
And I overpacked.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a huge hike.
Yeah.
Then will years have passed, and some things don't always last, and I stare at the ripple in my glass. 'Cause we
I actually haven't played a show here in the Fraser Valley yet.
Yeah.
I kind of feel a little bit intimidated. I don't really know like how to do it or like how to reach out. I know there's probably like coffee shops and stuff, but I've played it down in Baja, Mexico quite a
Yeah.
bit. I do shows there, and I got to play festival there as well. So
Oh wow,
yeah,
that's kind of cool.
yeah.
Right on.
But I was actually the youngest in the festival, so it was a little
Daunting, right?
definitely daunting. I hadn't written any music yet. This was about a year and a half ago,
Okay.
and
So were you doing
yeah.
covers?
I was doing Joni Mitchell covers actually.
Okay, yeah. Right.
And yeah, so I was singing her songs at the festival, and then I met all these other artists that were writing music and such, and I got kind of inspired. So then at the beginning of COVID, I was locked up a lot in my home, and
Yeah.
I don't know, I just kind of thought this would be a good time to try out songwriting.
Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense.
But we understand each other.
But you're twins.
We're twins, fraternal, yeah.
Fraternal twins, okay.
She's 3 minutes younger than me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And does that really actually make a difference?
Well, I got to go on the front seat my whole childhood because I was the older sister. And
You hear what she said? You heard her? No. It's good. It depends on how you see it.
This is like my baby. I saved up for like 2 years when I first started playing the guitar to buy this beautiful, sweet thing. But it's really quiet, so I like to sometimes, if I'm gonna project, I like to play this guitar, and it's my grandpa's from the 70s, so yeah.
So it has emotional.
Yeah, and it sounds really great. It almost sounds better than my Martin. Honestly, I hate to say that, but I love this. I've written so many songs on this guitar. It's like the guitar I go to write a song, and then I come to this one.
Okay.
So like,
It's okay, no big deal. You didn't want to show that to us, it's fine.
I mean, and I haven't changed the strings on it in a while, so but I'll show you. It sounds nice. It's good for a lot of like finger style guitar.
What?
Finger style.
Okay, I thought
Yeah.
you said anger. I was like, anger.
Yeah, it's yeah, you know, when you release your emotions up. That's an old folk tune.
What's it called?
Freight Train.
Oh.
It goes like freight train, run so fast. Freight train, run so fast. And Lord, please don't tell what train I hum on. They can't know what route I've gone. I won't sing much more because you'll have freight train stuck in your head.
But you play a lot for people here?
I do. Whenever we have a full house on weekends and stuff, I'll bring my guitar out and plug my amp in and play for the guests. They love it. We were thinking of maybe doing that in the future, like doing like hosted kind of music weeks here. So
neat.
People can like book a room and stuff, and on the evenings there's like live music. So.
All right.
Modern day artists, probably like
All-time top 3.
Joni Mitchell, Ray LaMontagne, and probably Bob Dylan.
Love Ray.
So good.
So good.
His song.
Do a Ray.
Oh yeah, his one.
What was that?
Clean flame in my
That's
bloodstream.
right.
So my cold when I hit Spokane. Bought myself a hard pack of cigarettes in the early morning. Lately my hands, they don't feel like mine. My eyes been stung with dust and blind. I held you in my arms one time and I lost you just the same. Picture of me in the pocket of
Do you fish too?
Not really, but
Not your thing?
I don't have time to fish.
I guess so. Who's the cook?
My sister and I.
Okay.
We do the cooking. Mom and Dad kind of taught us, and then
Okay.
Gordon Ramsay online YouTube videos.
Are you a child of YouTube? I think you might just be a
I love it.
product of YouTube.
It's great.
It is.
Hey, anything you want to look up,
It's there.
songs, recipes.
If you pay attention, you can really soak it all up, right?
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
true. I mean, first of all, let's just say it seems like it's unique to have someone writing their own music nowadays,
Yeah.
and to do so diligently. I just feel like a lot of people spend more time just working on covers and building up the courage.
Yeah. I
do
find
that.
myself sometimes just falling back into doing covers because covers are fun, and when I play or have played any shows, I got to do some covers too.
Yeah, so people can kind of recognize this or that.
Yeah, and it extends the night as well. I only have so many original songs I can do to fill up like a...
How many do you have right now? If you mind me asking.
I don't really count them, but maybe 30, I think, or 29.
Oh wow.
I'm not sure.
Well, in case that one comes out.
Yeah, 29.
Possibly.
Minus.
That's awesome.
But yeah, it's fun for me. I love it.
Yeah.
And I'm still working on the lyric side of it. I always loved doing melodies and such, and writing different like guitar interludes. That's fun for me. But the words I'm getting into more, and poetry and stuff.
You have a process around that?
Songwriting?
Yeah, like do the words come before the music?
Yeah, most of the time the words come before. Now the words come before the music. But when I started out, I was writing melodies and kind of humming different things and then trying to put words to that. If that makes sense. But now I'm kind of writing different things, and then I'll go like, these words kind of feel like this would be like a sad song or like a happy, and then I'll write the melody to kind of fit that kind of tone of, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no. Is there who did you watch on YouTube to learn how to play the guitar and like the piano? Like how did you, because I mean, you played beautifully.
Oh, that's just by ear. I just pick it out, and I just over time, it feels right. It sounds right. I'll just kind of pluck away at the keys until I think it sounds good.
So your technique is not, but you're not learning any kind of like specific technique online or anything like that?
No, I learned different like things, different like finger picking patterns and stuff, but online I'll watch like a YouTube video and try and like visually learn it or figure it out.
Yeah.
But I love just kind of like hearing it and then picking it out on the guitar.
Yeah.
It's not professional, and I've definitely been told a few times that I need to have a little more structure with that, because I've been around people and they're like, that's not how you're supposed to do it. But
you know, if it sounds good,
then
who's to say how
doesn't always sound good though.
Okay.
So then I go back and I work on certain things.
Okay.
Since I left town, burned a few bridges, now I'm all in the now. Well, I'm bound to lose some people I choose, and I'm back in the valley, the spring comes to bloom. Pine in the air, and the leaves that lack, spring into summer, and the colors came back. Muddy a mountain, still dusted with snow, and I'm back in the valley, and spring comes to bloom. I'll lay in your arms, my head on your chest, bare feet all tangled in the grass of our bed. Forget all my worries, life goes in a rush, and I'm back in the valley.